For us, hard skills aren't super important. We definitely want you to have experience serving customers and working on teams, working with groups, but ultimately we're going to train you on the hard skills you need to do your job. So we're really looking for people who want to build a career with us and want to work in the hospitality industry.
You know, it really depends on what position people are applying for technical skills and what they are required to do. But what I can share with you is at Disney, we work with our cast members in what we call the LMTR, your leadership skills, your management skills, your technical skills, and your relationship skills. So leadership is how you lead people, how you empathize, how you understand the people you work with. Management is how you manage a situation. Also, your financial acumen. So if you don't like finance, you might want to take a little time to understand that, because everything does come down to budget as well as revenue. And then technical, it's not so much the technical of computer skills, but are you a problem solver? Are you somebody that is current and relevant? And then ultimately, when we're talking about relationships, really anything we do comes down to how you work with people, how you relate with people, how you understand people. So my suggestion is take some time, go through the LMTR and find out what those soft skills that you might want to use.
That is really dependent on the position, I would say. That's one thing I love about software and kind of the SaaS environment is there's so many tools that we use. So, I mean, we look for a million. I mainly hire for BizOps here, business operations. So there's a lot of CRM tools and data analysis tools, data visualization tools. So just getting familiar with the common leaders in the space, and a lot of them have free trainings and things like that, so that you can kind of dip your toes in is going to be helpful. But the specific tech is going to be really dependent on the position, I think.
I think it vastly depends on the role that you're looking for. So if you are leaning into being more in the customer experience realm, then you are going to be required to know at least a little bit of Google Sheets or Excel. It's a big one. Maybe if you've had understanding in Tableau and being able to see data, you don't have to code through data, but being able to understand, what those charts and the data is saying is something that's excellent. And then another one, it is really working in Salesforce, and being able to understand that program is really vital for customer experience. However, it'd be different if you're looking for roles like UX designer. If you are a UX designer, you're going to be needing to understand and be able to work through data as well. But you're going to also need to be able to work in Figma, and you're going to be able to need to know how to wireframe and work in whatever company has whatever platforms. There's a lot of different platforms out there, but being able to do your research and understand and being up to date in that is very important.
Yeah, so as far as the hard skills that we're looking for, it very much does just depend on that role that you're interviewing for, right? But when it comes to our CX roles and things like that, one thing that we found really helpful is the journey mapping process. That experience design, how do you start to lay out and manage kind of that experience design process?
It's tough to keep up with the rapid growth of Crumbl. A hard skill that is almost non-negotiable at Crumbl is the ability to be adaptable, and the ability to adapt and pivot to where is best going to suit the company as a whole, not necessarily you specifically. Being okay with change is a hard skill. Being organized. There's so many moving parts, especially in my role. I deal with different individuals, different companies, different brands on a daily basis. And so being able to treat that relationship in its own lane and staying very organized so that it's a very individual approach rather than a very blanket approach